Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. It's time for the shutdown art to continue. And yes, I changed the character on my home screen. I like this character. If I played rock, paper, scissors against him, I would have a 100% success rate. Why? Well, I honestly don't know how to even explain that. How is that a trade-off? I mean, I guess it's kind of a trade-off, but I mean, if you don't care about rock, paper, scissors, it's not a problem, is it? I don't think most people would care if they lose all the time in rock, paper, scissors. It just seems weird. Meanwhile, if you always break your headphones, yeah, that sucks ass. Okay. I have in my notes that I'm on chapter 6. Why did I say that? I finished... Oh, right. I didn't change the... Okay. Actually, I'm on chapter 7. But it is true that in my notes I said chapter 6. I just remember chapter 7 for my own reasons. I'm gonna go insane. Not actually. I have to be reasonable. I don't want to take more breaks. Okay, so in this video, there's actually going to be a card fight. And I can have a proper one this time, so I'm not going to resort to Link Joker. Right now, at least. Maybe later I'll go back to using it. Especially if someone else is using it. Honestly, I may as well play the same cards if someone's going to use that clan against me. I say as I absolutely don't show much. We're moving on. I like how I clearly have new decks, and I just haven't used them. I mean, one I built from scratch, and I'm not sure it's very good. And another one is one that I stole that I haven't bothered trying to use. So, yeah. I think Legion Era patches things up quite a bit. I mean, just to be honest. It somewhat compensates. Okay, loading. Yeah, the game does this a lot, doesn't it? I can't make it go faster, I'm not able to. If I wanted anything that could handle this kind of, pressure, I would have had to spend more money, and I don't think anyone can afford that. I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars for a laptop that will help me play a game that's about to shut down better. Hey, come on in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for having me. My, you seem nervous. Is this your first time? Yes. Please help me. I want to learn how to play this game. And just as long as I don't have to hear people explain the rules to you. Hey, how's it going, Shin? Chrono, perfect timing. I need a favor if it's not too much trouble. What is it? We have a new customer here who's in need of a teaching fight. What do you mean by teaching fight? He's never played the game before, and he's looking to learn from someone. You're going to ask a beginner to teach another beginner that's more of a beginner how to play the game. I mean, sure, Chrono can teach him the basics, but I think he'd be better off learning from someone that's a bit more, from someone that's played longer, I'll just say that. But normally, I teach him myself, but I'm the only one working. I have to do inventory, so unfortunately, I won't be able to help. I don't mind helping for a while. Reliable as ever. Well, Tayo, your teacher today is Chrono Shindo. Anyway. Oh, and my name is Tayo Azukawa. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I had no idea his name was Tayo. I was like, who is this kid? Who is Shin talking about? Glad that has finally been cleared up. I was being sarcastic. I mean, it was obvious, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Chrono. There's probably something else you'd rather be doing. Instead, you got stuck teaching me. Okay, shut up and listen. I was just dropping in to do a quest, but I can do that whenever I want. Oh, that's good to hear. Sigh. Stop sighing. You ready? Yeah. Crash. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. Gold Paladin. You built this deck yourself? I sure did, but I have no idea if it's gonna work how I want it to. Playing is the only way to test it. Before we get started, you have to choose a grade 0 unit from your deck. That's your starting Vanguard. Are you actually... Why? Once that's done, you draw 5 cards to make your hand. You can redraw a couple cards if you need to. The key is to try and have a grade 1, 2, and 3 in your starting hand. Do that and you're all set. Okay, let's see then. I'll get rid of these two. I'm ready. Seeing as you're new at this, I'll go ahead and show you how it's done. Wait, there's one more thing. It's important to note that while we're fighting here, this battle is also taking place on the far-off planet of Prey. The Vanguard is about using your imagination, the power of your unit, and your formation. Okay, seriously, he's hitting us with the imagination privilege. As the fight develops, the winner will be the one who imagines it clearly. You have to picture it. Trust your mind to show you how the fight plays out. I just want to destroy Chrono in a card fight. Honestly, Chrono, not everyone can just picture shit. And I assume the average human can. I'm not one of them, by the way. In some cases, I am part of average, and in this case, I'm not. I'm not entirely unable to visualize, it's just more vague compared to the usual. I imagine in words, which is very strange. You had to picture it. Trust your mind to show you how the fight plays out. I have to picture the world in my mind. Planet Prey. You know, while I do imagine in words, I also know what it means when those words are written down. Like, if I wanted to draw something, I'd know what it would look like based on a set of descriptions. Based on a description, I would know what it looks like visually. But not by seeing it visually, just I know what it would look like. That's it. That's all I need to know. Apparently. Though, for a while, I was using my tarot deck so often, I had the entire deck memorized, and I could see the images clearly. And that's how you know I was probably using them too much. You and I have taken our place on the planet Krei in the form of two powerless spirits. We don't have the power to fight each other. You know, I like how I'm somewhat critical of this, because I'm just like, why do we have to go into this every time someone is learning the rules? Why? Because I'm just like, we know you don't have to repeat it again. But actually, I mean, I am the kind of person that didn't understand how to play the game until way past this season. Which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. So, yeah, you know. But the imagining stuff isn't why I was having trouble playing the game. I mean, in real life, we don't need the imagination to play it. I don't really think you need one when playing this card game in this universe either, but whatever. I'm just like, why am I critical of the imagination stuff, though? I'm normally the kind of person that's like, we should be encouraged to use our imagination more. You know, just in better ways. And here I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. That's not how I should respond when I'm like, I think we should all use our imaginations more. And then I criticize one moment where someone is encouraged to use his imagination. And I'm just like, no, shut up. We don't need that shit. No, if I want credibility, I should be like, actually, I am completely okay with this. Except I think my main critical point here is just the fact I'm probably just a bit jealous, you know? I'm jealous of all the people that can visualize images clearly in their mind. Yeah, like I didn't explain the problem with having a very vivid imagination. Like, you know, that one time I talked about if I could remember my nightmares in more detail. I heard Vanguard is a normal card game now, according to the anime lore, and I'm just like, no! No, that's not, no! I don't want normal card games. That's boring as hell. No! That's why we have to use the life forms of this world to fight on our behalf. What does Vanguard mean? It's the one who leads the way. The Vanguard gives our spirit a body to do battle in. Okay, that's interesting. Imagine it, the moment the two of you become one. Here we go. Yeah, sure. Stand up, Vanguard. It's time to fight. I have an appointment later, so hopefully I don't forget about it, because that'd be stupid. I'm gonna have to bring it up every now and then, just so I don't forget. And because if I'm like, don't forget about your appointment, I will forget. I will. It's like, don't forget is just... No, immediately, I do forget because I said that. And those two words curse me to forget what I'm supposed to be remembering. What? Why does my brain do that? That's stupid. Okay, let's begin. I'm good. Okay, my turn. End phase. Hopefully I can at least complete chapter 7 before my psychiatrist calls me. Though I'm going to have to remember my psychiatrist and the fact I have an appointment. I'm sure there are a few people that can remind me of, the fact I have an appointment coming up. Even people that are completely useless. Like, you don't have to be physically here. You can remind me of how insane I am without even talking to me. I don't even have to see everyone. In some cases, I don't even need to see your face. I just have to hear your name or read it. Or look at your face. But obviously, I remember more if you're talking to me. Yeah, how dare some people to speak to me. I haven't put a there's a card that allows you to stride more easily, and I haven't done that with the grade 1. Why? I just realized how stupid that is. Okay, my turn. Getting rid of this card. And that card is dead. It's gone. It's gone. Okay, hold on a second. I'm attacking the Vanguard. And what am I expecting? 2 triggers? Well, you never know these days. Okay, my attacks are done. Yeah, there's a card that counts as grade 3 if you're paying the cost for stride. I should have a card in this deck that does that, but for some reason I haven't chosen it. I haven't chosen to put it in my deck, so that's very, and that's a bit stupid. Maybe I can do that after this video. I mean, do I really need Swordbreaker in the deck? I don't think so. Legion. I mean, Swordbreaker is helpful, but honestly, I'm in a different era now, and some things change when you get to a different era. Alright, attack. And he has nothing in his hand. So he takes damage. And my turn is over and his turn begins. Okay. He can attack me again. Okay, he got a stand trigger. And I got a draw trigger. Okay. And that ends his turn. He has nothing in his hand. Nothing to defend him from my insanity. Good. No one deserves mercy. No one. Mercy is for dweebs. Okay, I didn't mean to attack that card. What if he got a heal trigger? Okay, now he shouldn't get... Okay, nice. I got a draw trigger. And he's hit. No trigger. My victory. And now we wait. Obviously. Any other fights in this chapter? I can do this all day. I probably shouldn't though. I still need to take some breaks. I just needed to take a pretty long one because of what happened recently. You know, the strain that I placed on my vocal cords? At least I assume it was strain placed on them. I'm not sure anymore since I feel better, and it seems like a pretty short time frame for a recovery like that, but whatever. I know I was loud. I'm trying to be less loud so I don't have to take another break. I'm going to do my very best to remember. I must remember. I must! Forgetting would be cursed, but hopefully I'm not interrupted in the middle of a video. If I am, then I will have to take the call and I'll just let everyone on YouTube hear it. Thanks for teaching me. It was so much fun. No worries. I had a good time too. So, who was the winner then? You couldn't go easy on him. You couldn't go easy on him in his first game? No, Shin. No. I don't like Mercy. Mercy is dead. I wanted him to have fun, but it's rude not to try your hardest. It's okay. Thanks to you, I have a new goal. Chrono, I want to fight you again when I'm stronger. I'll be here if you ever want to challenge me. Doesn't matter if you move. Doesn't matter if he moves? What? Thanks. What if he goes international? And that's heartwarming. He reminds me of me when I was younger. What age are we talking about here, Shin? Wait a second. Did you used to be a card fighter? Yes. Spoiler, yes. Although I'm not really sure that's much of a spoiler because, well, he works at a card shop. I did, and you never know. If I come out of retirement, I might just challenge you to a card fight. You're retired from card fighting. Okay, well, I'm waiting for you to, come out of retirement. Whatever the hell that means. You're on. Which clan did he play again? I forgot. Well, this is rare. With everything that's been going on, I might get the chance to fight. And it can't hurt to be prepared, right? What? Did you meet a great fighter or something? I sure did. He reminds me of someone. In that case, I'll help you get the rust off. Oracle or Genesis, which do you prefer? And now I'm in a tough spot. You're amazing with both of those. Oh yeah, now I remember. Now I remember. Misaki helped me, remember? And she didn't even say anything. Better bring your A game, or I'll crush you, uncle. Stand up, Vanguard. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, you might imagine things are going to start heating up. Especially with title names like Team Demise. Yeah, seriously, I wonder what that's about. I actually know, but I mean, I've forgotten a good portion of it, I would say. Anyway, again, that's going to wrap things up for now.